you know what today is? Huh?
Travel day?
We got people watching.
I don't know.
The pressure's on.
It is. You put me on the spot. Well, I don't know. Today's travel day. We're headed to Gettysburg.
No. Today is... Okay, well, that is true. But no, today is Thursday. We have a new video releasing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Again?
So, I know it seems like it happens like every week.
It does. Every Thursday.
All right, so you guys stick around. We're going to have some fun. And I'm trying to get her under control.
Good luck with that.
Are you even excited? Bury that, I'll move on and walk right. I'm up all night, keep pretending to save the world. I'm up all night, keep talking, yeah. Bury that, I'm out of here.
Welcome back, everyone. We're still here.
Haven't gone anywhere.
No. And today's a special day.
It is.
Yeah. Well, you know what today is.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Today is May 4th, and it's travel day.
But it's one of these days you're going to get it right. Today is Star Wars Day. You're the one who said it.
Oh, may the 4th be with you.
That's right. I think because of the space theme today, Voyager has a little bit of pep.
Voyager wanted to go.
He wanted to go.
When we were hooking up, Voyager just said, okay, giddy up, let's go.
Yeah. So we're heading out of South Carolina, but we're still in South Carolina. Mm-hmm. Oh, and so also, you know what today is too, because you know what interstate we're on.
95?
Yeah, so you know what that means.
No clue.
What?
This is all unscripted, by the way. He doesn't warn me about what he's going to say. He just says, roll the camera.
Right, because this stuff just pops in my head. I can't control it. It's like these idea fairies. They're like floating up there. You guys can't see them. And they're like, wham! I'm like, boom! So we're on I-95. That means we're traveling with Pedro today.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. Si, señorita. Pedro.
South of the border.
South of the border, that's right. So he's up at the other, north of the border. He's actually south of the border, but he's north of the South Carolina border. Mm-hmm. But he's south of the North Carolina border. Are you with me still?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to be seeing Pedro almost all day today.
We're not stopping there for fuel, are we?
No.
Okay.
No. There's another place that's cheaper. Mm-hmm. We're gonna stop tomorrow in Gettysburg.
Yay.
Yeah. And that's another first for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited about Gettysburg. 8 days. Should be a lot of fun. I'm hoping the weather cooperates.
Hopefully. There's only like a 40% chance of rain every day.
All right, so we're going to continue on, and hopefully we have decent weather today.
Hopefully.
But I tell you, buckle up, everyone, because our traveling for the summer is just getting started. So we're going to get fuel today, and we're going to get fuel tomorrow, and I'll explain that in a second. But one place that we're not going to get fuel is the side of that truck. But on the other side of that truck is Buc-ee's. They don't allow 18-wheelers. They don't allow HDT RV setups. And if you've got tandem axles like we do, forget it. You might be able to sneak in if you only have a single axle on an HDT, but they're not going to be happy.
So it's actually probably easier to get into Mexico with an HDT than it is a Buc-ee's. Just perspective.
Yes. We do go to truck stops with our TSD card, and that saves us quite a bit.
Yeah.
So we're going to get fuel today because really we're at half a tank, and this is actually the cheapest fuel on our route today. So we're going to stop here. We're going to get fuel tomorrow as well to top off because I really don't want to pay Pennsylvania or Ohio prices.
Yeah, Northeast. We're going to try and get through the Northeast without fueling up.
Yeah, so I think we can get through Indiana, Ohio, Pennsylvania, get down to Iowa. Yeah. And before we have to fuel again.
Yeah. So you're going to go past this entrance and then take the second entrance. It says trucks.
Copy that. Since we're a truck right now.
And they're happy to
not
have
an
us.
RV, and they
Unlike
are.
Buc-ee's.
That's right. They love us.
Oh, they have a dog park here.
Dog park. Man, I wonder if that's a bit of a rough neighborhood. Rough. Oh yeah. Hey, I don't see any dogs parked in there.
No. It's raining.
Yeah.
It's a busy place.
Man, no kidding. So we have a stay tonight at a Harvest Host, and it's on what I call the Hot Flash Highway.
What?
Yeah.
Are you referring to me?
Yeah. So when I looked at this, it was a nice straight shot off of 95, right? But then I got to looking a little closer and I saw like a little asterisk on the description, and it said, you may want to look at this one intersection. Well, I looked at the intersection. It's a railroad track that goes over the road. And guess what the height clearance was?
So is it real humpy? Wait.
No. Oh, it's a negative hump. It goes under.
Oh.
Yeah. Guess what? How high it is?
I don't know. 13.6?
13.5.
Okay. And that doesn't include us getting under the hump.
That is correct.
So it could be 12.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we might get a little flat top there, or trim right off the top of our roof there. Then I can get new solar panels.
Oh, gee.
So there's an alternate route, but this is why we also have two GPSs, because Garmina, being the dummy GPS that she is, we've got her loaded in with our 13.6 requirements. She's got us going down this road that wants to take us right underneath the overpass there.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Even with that loaded in.
Yeah, even with that loaded in. It's crazy. But Randy, he's got the same requirements loaded in, and he's taken us the truck route way, another way to get around there. So
because he's a trucker.
That's
GPS.
right. That's right. So we're good. Just want you to know that. As long as we follow Randy. That's right. Okay. So we're taking this road to avoid a low overhead. But we saw a sign for low clearance on this one. This is the same railroad overpass.
And look, there are smash marks in that bridge underneath.
Smash marks? What, does Hulk come through here?
having hot flashes. This isn't supposed to be the hot flash highway.
And this is not.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, you're underneath.
That's my heart racing.
Yeah, we're gonna make it. We made it.
Funny.
That's why we took this route, because that was the higher of the two
The high road.
clearances. That's exactly right.
So what?
We like taking the high road.
Oh, look, the horse running.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that made it worthwhile.
So we'll make a left here on US
Get the
301. I see.
Jeez, I'm gonna need a drink after that. This is
You're
why.
clear.
This is why we're going to the distillery, because we need a drink.
All right, we made it safe and sound.
Barely.
I'm gonna go check us in, and then one of these sites here will be for us. And I don't know, after that, before the rain comes in, it's beautiful right now.
Yeah.
Maybe walk down by the river, and you want to see some wildlife.
Yes, it says North Carolina Wildlife.
Resources Commission.
Yes, so they better be managing their resources properly, because I want to see some wildlife.
Yeah, wants to see an otter. Yeah. It's not happening. All right, I'm gonna go check in. So supposedly this Weldon Distillery is an award-winning distillery, and they kind of share this space. The distillery's behind me, the tasting and the gift shop's ahead of me. That's where I'm going to check in. And they also share this, I guess, a few acres with the North Carolina Wildlife Commission. And they're right there by the river, and it's really nice. So it's kind of interesting, a little playground here, and they have fire pits and they provide firewood, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, I gotta get us all checked in and find out which spot is gonna be ours. Nice stay at the distillery. I didn't hear any railroad
No, as close
noises.
as we were, I didn't hear anything either.
Yeah, and unfortunately we missed the distillery tour by 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And they didn't start another one until noon today, and that's just way too late. So we'll have to come back to this place. Really nice stay. We were tucked back there.
Yeah.
Yeah, really enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
But today we'll get into Gettysburg, so off we go.
Gosh, this isn't it, is it? Well, I just Google mapped it, and that's the road. You gonna be able to make that turn?
Yeah.
You gonna be able to get out? There's a ditch right there.
Yeah.
You want me to get out and spot you? somebody watching us. Little puppy dog.
In 1 mile, arrive at 6200 Dave Mount Road on the left.
David.
I know. I'm just trying to not hit that stop sign. And
Wow, that was tight.
that was super tight. I'm kind of blown away right now. Blown away by that entrance. That can't be the regular
Arriving at 6200 Dave Mount Road on the left.
annual sites available.
Oh, somebody. Is that a billboard or is that somebody actually standing out there?
I think someone's actually standing there. I think. Yes.
Oh, she was standing so still.
I know. Hi. So we have a reservation.
Have a reservation. And it is under
Kahanamoku, K-A. So our first day in Gettysburg, or in Pennsylvania. So what's the first thing that we come see? Yeah, so this is a shoe-in for a cool site. Yeah, and this is like a bed and breakfast. It's an actual inn. So this would be a shoe-in for a great place to stay. Yeah.
Is this why you wanted to come see this?
This is
why
exactly
you agreed?
why.
This is why he agreed. I was wondering because I said, "Oh, let's go see this."
Yeah, this is exactly why. I wanted a little soul today. Man. Yeah, I know. All right. Now, the good news is that they say enjoy it from outside the fence, so we don't have to sneaker around to check it out. Oh, yeah. It's going to be a long day. Lace up, baby.
Jeez.
Yeah. All right, so all kidding aside, this is actually kind of cool looking.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it is actually an inn, and you can rent, I guess, a room or maybe the whole shoe.
I don't know.
Rent
the shoe.
Rent the shoe. But yeah, so we don't know an old lady who lives in a shoe, but you could stay in the shoe.
What if it smells?
Oh, I don't know.
Or you get athlete's feet.
Oh, that's true, for staying there. Oh, you get athlete's body, maybe.
Ew.
Ooh. All right. Well, we're gonna go check out York and Gettysburg and this whole area. And yeah, so this was just the beginning. Oh yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be a long
Oh,
one.
it's gonna be a long week, folks. Buckle up, enjoy it. We found, I guess it's Old Town York, or it's the old downtown, and they're doing some renovations, so it's got some older buildings. Kind of cool. We're gonna look for a pub of some sort to get some lunch, because we're in York, PA, so we need to find something that's kind of Yorkie.
Colonial.
Colonial, yes.
Colonial food.
Yes. Wish us luck. So we had a nice lunch, and we learned some things here about York. We did. It's sort of the official, I guess, birthplace or the capital of the United States. It's where the Declaration was sort of first discussed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this was the original capital of America.
That's right, before it was truly the United States, but it's where they started talking about it. But it's also, now, we don't drink, but it's also the birthplace of American whiskey.
Yeah. Of course,
Who
I think
knew?
this is the birthplace of everything, because everyone started here and then just moved on out.
Okay,
So,
that's probably true, but it's just kind of unique and interesting.
yeah.
I don't know.
Huh.
Oh, this is gonna be a piece of cake for you.
Easy. So, we just finished with Walmart, and we're in York. This is going to be a reference to Braveheart, but we sacked York.
Oh, so bad. And it's just begun.
Yes, we sacked York.
So, we always like to park right next to a cart return. So one, we can find the car because it's so small. And then two, and there's ice cream in there, we don't have to waste much time getting home.
Day 2 in Pennsylvania, and we're here at Gettysburg. We're gonna check it out, do a little recon. We're not sure where this is gonna take us.
We never do.
Except maybe to downtown, maybe the battlefield, we're not sure. But we know for right now it's the visitor center. So we're on McPherson's Ridge, just outside of Gettysburg, the town. And this is where the battle started. Just beyond that red barn and kind of all in front of us. And we're gonna have lunch right here.
Where it all started.
And it's just kind of a nice scene. So what's amazing to us is how close the town of Gettysburg was to all the fighting at Gettysburg.
All around
Yeah,
Gettysburg.
and only one civilian actually lost their life. And what's amazing to us is how close everything was to the town. I mean, it was...
And after being in Savannah, when we were on the riverboat cruise and we heard that cannon fire,
Yeah.
after hearing that, and then just talk about surround sound of cannon fire, that would be so unnerving. But neither
Very.
the Confederates had no desire to take over Gettysburg. They
No.
wanted to preserve it, so everyone was safe. But
Yeah, yeah, and they settled on Gettysburg because it had a lot of road systems.
10 roads.
Yeah, so they could easily move troops and supplies. So that's why they chose Gettysburg. What's cool about Gettysburg is that you can drive the route where the majority of the battle took place. I mean,
step by step by step of the battle.
yeah, and it's kind of cool to see what you were seeing. And actually, there's more trees now than there used to be.
Yeah, and so these are all the steps and all the step-by-step, and you get the Cliff Notes version.
That's what she likes.
Yeah.
But this was, yeah, amazing. And it's not that much territory that they have covered. It's not, you know, you're only talking a few miles each way.
Oh, there it is over there. So we are on Seminary Ridge on the west side of Gettysburg. And this is where the South was. And then on the other ridge, on the other side of town, so you've got Seminary on the west, and then you've got the cemetery on the east side of town, and then you've got Gettysburg in between. And we're right where these guys are just shooting right at each other.
Yeah, they got cannons positioned here, and it's kind of a neat view, but man, once again, can't imagine,
I can't.
you know. This is where the main battle took place, the deciding last 2 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Little Round Top over there and Big Round Top, and it's all before us right here. Wow. Okay. That's cool.
It's cool to see it,
It is.
but not why we're here. I mean,
Terrible time.
terrible time.
This is us getting out and exploring an area. Sandra's always got her little navigation rat's nest going on. And today, we didn't mean to do what we're doing today,
No.
but we had a feeling that we might.
So I came prepared.
Yes, and we packed a lunch and
Yep.
everything. So,
Snacks, cooler.
yeah. So we're doing what we tend to do. We got the wander bug, and here we go. But it's a gorgeous day.
Mhm.
So we're going to continue wandering along. Is this
Seminary Ridge.
Seminary Ridge?
Yeah.
Yeah, where all the fighting started taking place.
Second.
So this is where General Picket launched his assault, known as Pickett's Charge, trying to advance and overwhelm the Union forces. It didn't work. Took them about an hour and they retreated. But man, the countryside here is right as we're seeing it today is what they were seeing back in 1863.
160 years ago.
Yeah, fences, hills, dips. They had a lot of obstacles, not to mention all the cannon fire that was erupting around them. So it's really nice. The National Park Service has put up a few of these observation towers. And this one is pretty tall, and it looks out over where Pickett's Charge was. And the whole meadow and the area, the farmlands and such, yeah. And then Little Round Top, and then Big Round Top, where the Union had their stronghold and was defending it. And then all around, I mean, you can see all of the surrounding countryside. It's, yeah, a lot of hills out here. It's beautiful, but man, I can't imagine 130,000 men in this small area
In July,
battling it out.
when it's really hot, it's really humid, it's really buggy, and chances are a lot of these cornfields and everything were already starting to grow.
Yeah, yeah. It was not an easy trek
No.
across this farmland here. Wow. All right, so Sandra just made a great observation, and it kind of fired me up because we're driving across the battlefield of Pickett's Charge. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. We're having a blast on this tour. Sorry again. All right, where are we going?
Peach orchard.
Straight?
Great.
Peach orchard. So behind me is Little Round Top. Sandra's been calling it Little Mound, Little Mountain, Little Stuff, Little Hill, Little Round Top, that Confederates tried to take from the Union, a small band of Union soldiers. They were not successful. So the Union ended up holding on to Little Round Top and Big Round Top.
And that was kind of like the beginning of the end too.
Yeah, yeah. So very peaceful out here right now. Man, once again, can't imagine. All right, yes, folks, we passed every single one of those high school students in a very narrow
On the stairs.
set
They
of
stayed on the
staircase.
outside with the really big steps.
Yeah.
We're on the inside with the little tiny steps.
And we have the biggest feet.
Yeah.
Anyhow, we're up here on the Pennsylvania Memorial by ourselves now. Oh, what a view up here, man. This is really neat. This is what, Cemetery Ridge? And yeah, this is where the Union forces held and really fortified their position up here during the war or the battle. So the end of our day here touring the Gettysburg battlefield, and out of respect for President Lincoln and his famous Gettysburg Address and the souls that are buried here in the Gettysburg National Cemetery, we're doing this outside the cemetery. But I don't know, it was a cool day. It was
very educational,
very interesting. It felt very special to be standing where Lincoln gave his famous Gettysburg Address. So that was really neat.
Yeah, I feel kind of sad.
Man, there's a lot of people died for a lot of reasons. Yeah, for a great cause, and it turned the country around, and that's kind of what we discovered here, is that this was sort of a rebirth back in 1863. So it was cool. It was a neat day, very introspective.
Yeah.
So, but we're gonna call it a day.
Yes.
Time to get home. But we got more stuff to do in Gettysburg.
But not today.
But not, that's right, we're done today. Taking a little stroll around the campground today. It seems to have kind of come to life.
Yeah, it's really filled up.
So, I mean, it wasn't like it was completely empty when we got here just a few days ago, but I don't know, it seemed emptier.
It did. There's a lot less activity going on.
Yeah, so, but man, our row is now almost full.
It's all full.
Yeah. So we're just...
I'm glad we came in when we did.
Yeah, no kidding. So taking a stroll around and seeing some of the sights. Really a nice campground. A lot of trees.
Which can be good and bad.
Yeah. But they're pretty mature trees. But it's nice. It's got like a petting zoo and basketball. She's always trying to get wildlife. And it's got a creek that runs on one side of it. Relatively easy to navigate. A few tight turns getting into here, but not bad.
No.
I guess a lot of people say if we can make it, anybody can make it.
which is normally the case.
Man, a nice peaceful setting, a little storm, and it's a good thing they were not inside their camper. But as a result of that tree falling, there was an owl that got displaced, and that's what Sandra's looking for right now. Nice little evening walk. Yielded some wildlife, believe it or not.
Like real wildlife. We're not talking turkeys and donkeys and cows and
Horses and such. No, this was like an eagle family, and then an owl and her little baby, and then like a groundhog thing or something. We got to look that up.
Yeah.
But yeah, pretty
exciting.
Pretty neat.
Now I want to just stay here and not go into Gettysburg.
All right, so back at Gettysburg National Historic Battlefield, I think that's right. Gettysburg National Military Park. Yeah, yeah, the sign's over there. Sitting here with Abe. This is not the site of his most famous address, but he's here at the visitor center. We're gonna go inside and check out a movie and a cyclorama.
Yes.
Now, when I first heard about this, I thought we were getting on a bike and riding around. All right?
Of course you would think
I did.
that.
I
Of course
did.
you would.
And I was kind of excited. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. But this is like a movie. It's on these panels, huge panels. It was built or
It was
painted
and hung in 1886,
86,
I think.
Just 20 years after the Civil War ended. And these are the originals. There's only one other set of original cycloramas in the US down in Atlanta. And there's really only
There's
like
a total of 3 in the world.
in the world. These are
Yeah.
originals. So we got to check it out.
We do. So this is what people use for news. So when the Civil War ended, this artist came in and painted this, and then people would come to it, and then they would tell the story. And I guess they're going to point lights or something. I'm not sure.
I don't know. We're going to check it out, but we're excited to do it because
50 years old.
wow, these are originals, folks. So this is super cool.
Yeah. Ephemera.
More sticker stuff. So the cyclorama's over. So what did you think?
It was cool.
Very cool.
But
It
we're
was,
getting kicked out.
yeah, it's getting dark. It was really neat, very different. And we're gonna sign off because the lights are out. All right, so the lights are back on, but we're not up in the cyclorama. We're downstairs in the museum area. All right, so it was very different. I was expecting it to spin. That was what I was expecting.
Yeah.
But
This isn't Disney World.
No, I know. But the light show, the lights they put on it, the narration, and how they painted it,
Oh.
it gave it a
came to
3D.
life.
Yeah. Yeah, it was really neat. And this was movies back in the 1880s.
Excuse me.
Bless you. And I tell you, this is nothing to sneeze at, you know?
Well, apparently
This is
it is.
apparent with you is. Yeah, so neat experience. The film beforehand, narrated by Morgan Freeman, was really neat.
That was a great 20-minute synopsis
Yeah.
of the whole battle.
Yeah.
I really like that.
Yeah, I wish they had that during high school when I was learning about Gettysburg, because I might have passed that class. Yeah, neat thing. So this was really cool. This was, yeah, all right, glad we did it.
Yes.
Well, as we do almost weekly, we are taking off, heading really a little north, but going west.
Yes. Oh, go west, young man. Now you could go west again.
Now we can start going west.
We hit the East Coast, now it's time to go back west.
So this was a great stop in Gettysburg. A lot of fun. Like we said, we're heading on into Ohio.
Yes.
Ohio. We'll let you know when we get there.
The trees, they are singing to the tune of a song, and the wind is gently ringing the bell that brings the morning, the welcome of the dawn. The voice of the robin, the call of the dove, the red leaves are falling, the barn owl is calling, the welcome of the dawn. The dogs will be howling in the early morning light. All are happy to be out in the ending of the night, the welcome of the dawn. The nights are turning colder, soon the falling of the frost. Soon the summer will be over. You feel the change is closer at the welcome of the dawn. The trees, they are singing to the tune of a song, and the wind is gently ringing the bell that brings the morning, the welcome of the dawn. Though the warm days are over, they are not forever gone. Like the dust brings the night, the summer brings the fall. It won't be long till harvest comes, morning breaks, the welcome of the dawn. Daylight is calling, welcome